For entrepreneurs out there or people who are thinking about starting a business and they're looking at a franchise, right? Maybe it is a Subway or something like that. What's the biggest thing that they have to look out for?
That's a really good question, Mike. And no one's ever asked me that when I do these podcasts. I'm glad you're asking. And the biggest thing is, and before I started the franchise, I'm that guy that goes looking for mentors. All right, who can mentor me? And the reality was I couldn't find any mentors in the franchise space. So I went to the International Franchise Association trade shows a couple of times, and I started doing researches on franchises that people like and franchises that came and went, like Quiznos and Cold Stone Creamery. I mean, why? And Curves. Curves had 13,562 locations at their peak. Today they have under 4,000 locations, and they're constantly eroding. So why did this happen with these big brands? And why did the Federal Trade Commission say you guys are not allowed to sell any more locations until you fix the problem of failures that you have? And so I started looking into that. And what I found was, both from the International Franchise Convention, was that there is an adversarial relationship between franchisors and franchisees, the founder of the franchise and the people who buy into the franchise. And I said, I don't want an adversarial relationship. I want to see my franchisees and be cool with them. And the two things that led to that was, number one, a very high buy-in fee. Number two, they took a percentage of their gross monthly revenues as the royalty fees. So in other words, if you're making $20,000 a month with your Fit Body Boot Camp, let's say, and we took 6%, you're paying me $1,200 a month royalties. Cool, that's awesome, I love it. But then if you hustle, Mike, and you start making 30 grand a month with your Fit Body Boot Camp, well, now that same 6%, you're paying me $1,500 a month. You can't help but start to wonder, why am I paying corporate office more when I went and got the knowledge to make more money on my own? So I said, all right, I'm going to fix the problem. My franchisees are not going to go out seeking for knowledge, because we're going to make it a done-for-you model where we're going to do the marketing, the lead generation. And thankfully, coming from the online world, I do all the online marketing for them. We set up their fan page, their website, we do the SEO, we do the paid traffic for them, all that stuff. So they don't have to go out there and hunt for leads. They just have to convert the leads into paying clients, service them, show them results, and ask for referrals, period. So number two, we kept the buy-in fee to $25,000 and not $250,000, so anybody can buy in. There's a low barrier to entry, and a flat monthly franchise fee of $700 a month. Whether you make $20,000 or $50,000 a month, you pay us $700 a month. So people always ask us, well, wait a minute then, as a franchise, how do you make all your money? Well, we do all the online marketing for them, and we sell low barrier offers. 14-day fat furnace for $67, 21-day rapid fat loss program for $97. Headquarters, we keep all of the web specials that we sell for our 500 plus locations worldwide. We keep the web specials. They get a qualified lead that they're going to service for 14 days or 21 days who has paid, and when they pay, they play, and they convert them into a 12-month client, and it's a win-win. So the more money I make, the more money my franchisees make. They pay me a predictable amount, and we're good to go. They started off with personal trainers. Now we have actual end-using clients, like, who lost the weight and decided, hey, I want to open up my own Fit Body Boot Camp. And now we have business opportunity seekers who go and buy 3, 4, 5 locations at a time because they've got the money, they're into business opportunities, and they're into fitness. But yeah, they basically, we're the Subway of fitness. They have their own location. They have their staff of 3 or 4, typically 2 trainers and a front desk admin. And if they run it themselves, they are the manager and the closer. If they have multiple locations, then they typically will have a manager or a salesperson on staff. And we drive all the leads to them, and they do the selling, servicing, and referral generating. And when you look at what the current franchises are doing, they're still stuck in the 1990s way of marketing, where they do bus benches, billboards, TV. Dude, you've got a TiVo. You're not watching TV ads anymore. You don't see the commercial for the Subway. You don't see the commercial for the 7-Eleven or the Curves. But on Facebook, I can target you, chase you by your age, by where you live. I can make a video so specific for you that you have no choice but to buy a low barrier offer from us, and dang it, you're going to come use it.